Hello everyone and welcome to Moonride, where we're channeling the man in the moon. Today I'm just going to do a basic Trump and see what we see. Alright. I sense confusion on the Donald's part. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but ever since like this issue came up at the border, right-wing people are getting extremely sensitive, very, very shrill. If you ever want to know what right-wing people are worried about, just notice, what are they screaming about? And if you ever want to notice what they are going to do, look at what they accuse the Dems of doing. It's always the same: projection, projection, projection. So it seems, just generally speaking, it's like a crescendo is building. It's getting louder and louder and louder. And when people are screaming and very upset to try to prove something is true, that should tell you that they're worried it's not true. And that's kind of what I see. It's like almost like I don't know if you know what it is, a calliope, like almost like a Ferris wheel. It's like spinning in front of him. You might think of like Wheel of Fortune or something. And that's spinning, and Trump is like watching it go round and round, and he's just wondering, what do I do? What's going to happen next? I don't understand what's going to happen next. And he is very worried and stressed about this. He's almost wondering, where it's going to land. It makes a lot of sense if you consider it could be they reveal his taxes in a week. It could be they reveal his taxes in 6 months. We don't know. No one knows. And that's what's freaking him out as he watches. He's just like waiting to see where does it stop. You'll notice he's trying to do these real patriot type deal things because that's some power that he has. He doesn't have the power of this, and it's driving him mad. He really doesn't control Congress 100%, and he doesn't control the law. And that's really the key here. Okay, so he's worried. Ooh, it's forming into a little teardrop. I should say a big teardrop, which it's like it's just waiting to fall. I think something big's going to happen pretty soon. Spirit, can you tell us more? What's going to happen? So there's a certain point where the Ferris wheel or that kind of round and round activity that stops, and when it stops, that's when stuff really happens. That's when it's like you're the last one. You're the last one sitting. Everything stops. Everybody gets off, and there you are, wondering what's next. It's sort of it's sort of just this shock. And once that happens, something dramatic will happen. Some shoe is ready to drop, and when it does, man, is he in trouble. And he knows it. He knows it's just about to happen. He can sense something already. It's interesting too because he's trying to build coalitions that he's already destroyed. He's made a lot of enemies even within his own party, but he's desperately trying to get their attention now, and he's kind of supplicant a little bit because he's getting so worried about what's happening. And McConnell's actually going, well, yeah, I got the info right here. What do you want me to do with it, Donald? So he's kind of like the power is shifting a little bit towards, the McConnells, who have been insulted by Donald many times. Okay, so Spirit, can you tell me more? What's going to happen? I keep seeing almost like a letter or information or something. So can you tell me more about the letter? The letter has like a stamp on it, like a gold stamp on it. It makes me think of the IRS. I wonder if there's just something that's the real key here. I just think of a letter with a stamp. It's like you send your information to the IRS. And this makes me think again is the IRS, because apparently, to some degree, we're not going to be able to just publish the tax returns. It has to be that the public, that the senators look at them and they have to report on them. They cannot give them directly. So each senator is looking at them privately and their eyebrows are going up. And they know which questions to ask now. And once those taxes are revealed, then the subpoenas are just going to start rolling. You can't really have executive privilege in just because you're in a business, right? Some of these things will involve, people before Trump became president. So there is there's no privilege whatsoever. So is it really going to be the taxes? I'm kind of getting a no. Spirits keeps going down like this. Is that what? Do you mean something else? Show me what else you mean. Interesting image. There's a cart that's going backwards. It's like the horse is like facing the wrong direction, and so we're blindly going. And I think it's something new. We don't know what it is. That there's some new information. It could be something involving Stormy Daniels. Hmm. Okay, really odd image. Sometimes, like you have a fake bra, I guess. I don't know exactly, but I think some women might have this sort of fake, maybe some cups or something in there. What I see is her, like, taking out those cups and, like, handing them to me and being like, this isn't the truth. Like, this is fake. There's something else that, I don't know if it's involving her or she's just representing what's real and what's fake. Uh, okay. I have to say, I kind of like Stormy Daniels in this image. She seems pretty honest to me. Uh, just like a regular person to me. She's like, I got stuff to show you, bro. Let me just open you up here. Here it is. Hmm. I kind of get that there's more to the Stormy Daniels story than we know yet. Something surprising maybe is going to happen, like almost like a Christmas gift. You know how they found that thing for that? They were going to try to put the citizenship question in, and then that guy died, and they found this thing and found out the real reason why they want to do it. It's so they can gerrymander better. It's like that. It's like a gift from the universe. That's something that's just, it's going to be kind of out of the blue. Maybe that's even why I'm seeing Stormy. It's just totally out of the blue sort of idea. I do definitely see her, though. Hmm. So, Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more? What is what is going to happen that Trump should be worried about? Hmm. So Trump goes to a door, he opens it, he steps out, and he's free floating in the sky. So it feels like something Trump's going to do, like Trump's going to open the door to something and think that the result will be one thing, but the result will be another. So he's actually kind of just distracted. He's not really looking at the right things. I really feel like almost like Stormy's a state of honesty. She's like a really like the state of a neutral truth in a sense. That she reveals something, but also that Trump is distracted. He's not looking in the right place. He's free falling. and his numbers, and that just makes me think like his numbers are actually going to free fall. I know this like 45 percentile, 42 percentile, it's remained steady. You and I have probably had arguments with people on the right, and you won't change anything one iota, but something will happen that will change that. I feel like something big, and again, it might be international. Now I'm seeing like a lighthouse, and it's like a lighthouse kind of in the middle of nowhere. Okay, here comes Trump and his little boat. He's getting in a little boat and he's getting in this lighthouse that's just in the middle of nowhere. You're like, what's Trump doing there? But this is the thing. It's almost like he's hiding out in this tower, which makes me think of an ivory tower, and the enraged population is coming towards him. They're like surrounding his tower. They're just enraged, and he's locking all the doors and trying to hide up there and be safe. And just these people surrounding the tower are getting more and more outraged. And they're scaring the senators. The senators who have protected him for so long are scared. It has something to do, I keep seeing like paperwork. It's almost like some kind of stack of papers that have been clipped together, or even like a brochure or something. What's that all about? Trump seems even surprised himself by something that's written. He didn't expect that. He's like reading something and, he forgot what he'd said, or here it is in black and white. And he's like really dumbstruck. Like, I don't know what to do now. This is it. Hmm. 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 So I kind of get that. I wonder if somebody's going to release, like Russia releases information on him. Yeah, maybe that's what Stormy. He's got some, something on him that he's going to release. Look, don't forget, Putin's pulling a lot of strings here. Something. If Putin wants it, he gets it. That's what's going on here. Something's up with that, and Putin keeps laughing. I keep seeing these images of Putin laughing in the background. I understand that Putin needs a win right now. He's in trouble with his population. So tell me a little bit more. What about this? Okay, show me again. I want to be sure about this. Okay, I get maybe Putin is going to release some video on Trump. I keep seeing videotapes. I see film. I'm seeing all this stuff. And I'm seeing Putin laughing and laughing and laughing as Trump gets madder and madder and madder. So, anything else, Spirit? Hmm. Huh. Well, just as a last image, everyone, remember, Trump's trying to build a wall. He's trying to build these bricks in a wall, and he didn't succeed. What others have succeeded in doing is to build a pyramid. And pyramids to me are always like this sort of perfect knowledge, perfect intelligence, completion of great project sort of thing. It's us that are building them. Everyone that's living in our society is building this sort of pyramid, and it feels like a powerful one to me. Remember that we are acting in some degree in relationship to Trump. We are creating in relationship to Trump. Had he not arrived, we might not have created all of this. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, you want to share? Again, I just see that pyramid, and the very top of the pyramid is like a ruby. And you might even think of the ruby as our blood or our tears or whatever that is, but it is a pyramid that is created by us, and that's the positive thing. We are really growing in relationship to what's going on. If you feel very triggered, that is completely normal, and just do your best to manage that. Put it into as much action, and do your best not to worry. It's very frustrating when you see so much darkness in front of you. It's really, really hard to take, but this is the life that we chose. We chose to be born in a time to fight this and to make the decisions that we need to make us human. Should we choose good or do we choose evil? That's a decision. And in some sense, it's a great thing to be a human so that we can choose those things. Spirits cannot choose them, but we can. Remember, your humanity is happening every single day, every time you make a decision. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Hopefully you make the right choices. And sometimes people make the wrong ones and they learn from them. Try not to judge anyone. Just judge the situation and move forward. Don't forget, everybody's got a soul, and that doesn't mean you have to accept what a person's doing. Maybe you should not accept it, but do it with, practical compassion. Right? Do it as best you can with practical compassion. Thanks for watching.